In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 8, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Mavericks versus Oklahoma City Thunder. The Dallas Mavericks will travel to the Paycom Center on Sunday evening to take on the Oklahoma City Thunder in a Western Conference matchup. The Mavericks are 4th in the West with a 22-17 record and are on the second half of a back-to-back as they were home against the New Orleans Pelicans on Saturday. The Thunder are 13th in the West with a 17-22 record and are coming off a 127-110 home win against the Washington Wizards on Friday. This will be the third and final time these teams face off this year, as they have split the first 2 games so far. Looking at the betting trends, the Mavericks are 2-10-1 against the spread in their last 13 games against a team with a losing record, 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Thunder are 27-7 against the spread in their last 34 Sunday games, and 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 home games. Head-to-head, the under is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings in Oklahoma City, and the Mavericks are 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall. The Mavericks are still missing a few players, as Maxi Kleber, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Josh Green are all out, while the Thunder have listed Jalen Williams as questionable for this one. This line has completely flipped because the Dallas Mavericks are on the end of a back-to-back, and there's reports Luka likely sits out due to a sore ankle. The Mavericks have quietly been one of the hottest teams in the league, and they were able to cruise in their big win over the Pelicans last night, so I don't expect them to be too spent for this one. But the Thunder have been in decent form themselves, and they are 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 home games. The Mavericks are only 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall, and I think that trend continues here, as the Thunder should be good enough to get the narrow W at home. So the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Mavericks score 112 points per game at home and 111 points per game on the road. In their last 3 games against the Thunder, they averaged 115 points per game. They play at a slow pace, averaging 100.3 possessions per game, and they're playing against a team that allows 115 points per game at home, so expect them to go above their average in this game. The Thunder score 116 points per game on the road and 119 points per game at home. In their last 3 games against the Mavericks, they averaged 117 points per game. They play at a breakneck pace, with 106.6 possessions per game on average. Despite giving up 114 points per game on the road, the Mavericks have given up 118 points per game in their last 3 games, so expect the Thunder to score enough points to push the score past the total. Plus, in their last 3 meetings, the Mavericks and Thunder have gone over the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Phoenix Suns. The struggling Phoenix Suns try to snap a 5-game losing streak Sunday when they host the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Suns are 20-20 on the season, while the Cavaliers are 25-15. These two foes just played a few days ago on January 4th in Cleveland, where the Cavs won 90-88. Looking at the betting trends, the Cavaliers are 8-22 against the spread in their last 30 road games, 8-2-1 against the spread in their last 11 Sunday games, and 1-5-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Suns are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 home games, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Phoenix, and the Cavaliers are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Phoenix. The Cavaliers played without star Donovan Mitchell and struggled to contain Nikola Jokic in a 121-108 loss on the road Friday. Mitchell was gassed 2 days prior, and the team felt it was necessary to take a seat. He will play in this game against a Phoenix team that is headed in the wrong direction. The banged-up Suns were already without several key players because of injuries, including 3-time All-Star Devin Booker, Cam Johnson, and Cam Payne. They got more bad news Friday when veteran point guard Chris Paul left in the second quarter with right hip soreness. He is questionable to suit up for this game against the Cavaliers. The Suns have lost 13 of their last 17 games and will be short-handed once again here. The Cleveland Cavaliers are consistent for the most part, and they win in the favorite role by an average of 7 points. The Phoenix Suns have been a mess since the injury to Booker, and that includes losing their last 5 games by an average of 13 points while shooting 42.6% from the field. The Cavaliers would be seriously hampered if Garland and Mitchell both sit out, but the Cavaliers are still deserved favorites in this spot, and I believe that they can get it done against this slumping Suns team. The Suns offense is lost without their best player, so the Cleveland Cavaliers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Cleveland ranks last in pace of play entering this inter-conference matchup with the Suns. They are allowing the fewest points per game and are deadly inside with Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen patrolling the paint. The Suns will once again be without Devin Booker and Cam Johnson, and Chris Paul went down last game and is questionable to suit up. Dean Drayton will be their primary source for points, and he will have a difficult go with the two towers inside for Cleveland. The total number has gone under in 4 of Phoenix's last 5 games overall, and 4 of their last 6 facing the Cavaliers. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Hawks versus Los Angeles Clippers. The Atlanta Hawks and the Los Angeles Clippers will face off in their first of 2 regular season meetings on Sunday night inside of the Crypto.com arena. The Hawks are 10th in the Eastern Conference with an 18-21 record and are coming off a 130-114 road loss against the Los Angeles Lakers on Friday. The Clippers are 7th in the Western Conference with a 21-20 record and are on a 5-game losing streak after a 128-105 road loss against the Minnesota Timberwolves on Friday. Looking at the betting trends, the Hawks are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 road games, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games following a loss of more than 10 points, and 4-9 against the spread in their last 13 games overall. The Clippers are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games following a loss, 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a losing record, and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Los Angeles, and the under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings overall. The timing to play the Clippers couldn't be more perfect for the Atlanta Hawks, who just lost at Crypto.com to the Lakers 130-114. It's been a bad slump for Atlanta to finish off 2022 and start 2023. They've gone just 1-5 straight up over their last 6 games, which has cost them the number 1 spot in their division. It gets even worse on the road where they are 2-7 straight up in their last 9 games. A major reason for all this has been the absence of Clint Capela, which leaves the Hawks vulnerable on the inside, and teams are just taking advantage of that. Capela is still out with his calf injury. There has been no timetable set for his return. The Clippers are also in a slump of their own, losing 5 straight. Just when we all thought they have finally turned a corner with PG-13 and Kawhi being healthy and putting up numbers, they surprise us in a very negative way. The latest loss in Minnesota was a disappointing one. Without the aforementioned duo, they didn't stand much of a chance. The starters scored 44 points, while the bench contributed with 71, which tells you in what kind of shape this team is at the moment. Luke Kennard also left the last game with a calf injury, so they could be even more shorthanded for tonight's game. Both teams are in a bad spot here, but despite the poor form, I'm giving the Hawks the advantage here just because they've had more consistency with their lineup. Los Angeles has players going in and out of the lineup on a nightly basis. Until that stabilizes, I'm betting against them. The Hawks haven't been able to build any momentum lately, and they didn't look good in their loss to the Lakers, but they are long overdue for a win, and I think they can get it against the Clippers if they are shorthanded again. So the Atlanta Hawks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Clippers have to slow things down in this matchup, especially because of all of their injury problems. The Hawks play at the 6th fastest pace in the league, and the Clippers, who record 98.2 possessions per 48 minutes, will look to force Atlanta into half-court basketball. Both teams struggle with 3-point shooting, so I'm going with the under on the totals. The under is 8-1 in Los Angeles' last 9 outings on the home court. Also, 4 of the previous 5 encounters between the Clippers and Hawks have gone under the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.